Welcome to Donut Donny's Retro channel. Today we are looking at another retro classic. Hello, Donut Donny here. Welcome to another football retro game series, and we're into the strange games now as we've passed most of the management games, all the big hitters. We've still got another big hitter coming very soon. I won't reveal what it is until nearer the time. But we're now going through some games that you may or may not have heard of, and we're going to try them. Now, I must warn you, for these games, these videos might not last very long because some of these games are over within seconds. It's not just like standard management games, which could go on for at least half an hour on the video and hours when you play the game, obviously. This one, for instance, is a prime example of how the video might be a lot quicker. So this is a sort of like a snapshot of the game, which again, we will see in future games. You might see a much shorter video, so I must apologize that some videos might not even last as long as 10-15 minutes. But then you have no excuse. You can watch all the video, can't you? Because I know some people don't like watching the whole video length. They only watch the first few minutes and then they just go off and do something else, which is perfectly fine by me. I'm just happy that you're watching the video. So anyway, this is a penalty soccer simulator. I have played it. It's not that good, I'm afraid. And we will go through it anyway. Anyway, it's penalty soccer, or also known as penalty soccer simulator. You play the goalie basically in this, and there's various levels of strikers who will shoot at the goal, and the object of the game is to save as many as you can until until the striker scores 10, then the game ends. So this is written by Kevin Goodyear for Game Busters. It was a $2.99 budget game. At least it was a budget game for 1990, because if this was full price, then that would be very good at all. There's only one review of this game, and it was a Slovakian magazine that actually reviewed it. Here's all the screens, by the way. FIFO were the Slovakian magazine who reviewed this back in 1992. Of course, in those days, Slovakia was part of Czechoslovakia. Now it's a separate country itself. But in those days, it was Czechoslovakian. But it's Slovak. And so we will try to find a review for you. And if I just get out of these screens, just bear with me for a second. There we go. So here was the original review. So this is in Slovakian. I think that was 2 out of 10, by the way. So I don't think it was very good. And I managed to find a Slovak to English translator, which doesn't do it fully, but it gives you a good idea what the reviewer was going at. He said, if you think that you play football in this game, and a good one at that, then you're very wrong. He's very true there. As the name suggests, you're in the role of a goalkeeper who takes penalty kicks. No, you're a goalkeeper who saves penalty kicks. Appears in the goal. You move him in a rather natural way to the sides as if legs were tied, and then he's still capable of a strange jump to the side up. The balls fly by themselves, no attacker anywhere in sight. Yep. And sometimes, depending on difficulty, they fly in really strange ways, which they do actually. It's like amazing little mini curves that happens in the game sometimes. If you catch 10 stars, the level will increase by 1 level. If you're about 10 minutes done, and you can delete the game calmly, and that's all. Yeah, it's not much in this game at all. And that's me being very kind. I have played it, and it's a game can last up to, in this game, as quickly as about 10 seconds sometimes if you do really poorly. If you do really well, then of course it can go up to 10 levels. So we will have a look at it. There's no need to talk much more about it, to be honest with you. Then we're going to have a look at this again. This could be a very quick video, but we need to have a look at this because it is one of the games that were made for the ZX Spectrum, as we all look back at these ZX Spectrum games from the early 80s, from Foot Manager 1 right up to the mid 90s and onwards, because of course people are still making games for the ZX Spectrum, and people are still making retro games as well. Retro again means to me looking back at what games of the 1980s and 1990s, and even further on, because you could even say Championship Manager 1 was a retro game because it was made in the early 90s. But anyway, let's have a look at Penalty Soccer. So we will load up the my Spectrum Eliminator. There you go, the lovely 1982 Sinclair Research Limited screen there. And we'll load Penalty Soccer. And there we go. Again, this is normal speed, so I don't need to change any speed. So the intro screen here, you can see I'm, as I call in English term, waffling, which means I'm talking a lot more than normal because again, there's not really much to see in this game. There's only one screen, game screen. So I'm trying to make this video a little bit more interesting for you viewers who are lovely watching this for this episode. And I hope you're enjoying all this series, by the way. But anyway, let's get into it. So, Clockwise Software Developments and Game Busters present Penalty Soccer, a game of skill and reactions. Yeah, that's a bit questionable, I think. Designed and written by Styles. Press space to play. So press space space. You must save 10 goals before your chosen striker scores 10. So basically, there is 9 skill levels in this game. Here they are. Oh, 8 skill levels. So you can choose from easy to very hard. So obviously, easy, Keegan, Stapleton, Dalglish, Hodge. That's unusual putting Steve Hodge in this. He wasn't really a striker, he was a midfielder. Keegan's spelt wrong as well. Waddle, Busy, Lineker. Lineker's definitely spelt wrong because Lineker didn't have 2 N's in it, it just had 1 N, and Maradona. So we will try Keegan first, number 1, and basically what I'm showing you is just what the game is. Now the keys I think are ZX and I think /. There you go, you do get some. There you go, /. You do get some sound, but not much. Oops, I missed that one. So I'm saving. This is level 1, remember. So we will try a couple harder levels. So all you're doing is just what I'm doing the easy way. I can save it by going like that if I wanted to, but saving it actually means I'm missing, and you can jump up as well. So I'm guessing harder levels you need to do that. But here is just basically catching the ball, and you can see the ball's going at various different ways, and the ball's only a black ball as well, so it's not exactly a football. But this is it. This is what the game is. It's not much to see, I'm afraid. All you're doing is press play and catch the ball, and as I'm talking, I'm not doing very well on here, but we're on level 2 at the moment. Oops, I missed that one. So I caught that one. So basically, it's if you get 10 saves, you go up a level. If the striker or the invisible striker scores 10, then that's it, game over. So I'm on level 3 already, and I've now on level 4 because you can see. Oh, missed that one totally. As you can see, I'm not even using the save at the moment. I'm just catching the ball. That's like that one's next 2. God, these 2 are very easy. Make that next 3. This one's a swerve. There's some swerves to the ball. So I'm up to level 4 already. But we will try a tougher striker. We go through various levels here. But this is it. This is the game. So graphics wise, yeah, the graphics are friendly. There's no player skill levels or anything like that. It's just because this is a penalty simulator. It's not a football management simulator. But yeah, sound wise, you only heard that initial sound right at the start. That's it. That's all in the game. So I can see why this was a budget level game for $2.99 because I would pay no more. I wouldn't even pay $2.99 to be honest. $2.99 those days was quite a bit of money. Luckily, this was not full price because that would be pretty criminal. The graphics are alright actually. Graphics are not too bad. Again, this is a creation I think of one guy, so you must hats on to him for making this. Oops, I missed that one. But as you can see, there's not really much to this. So we will keep at this until see if I can reach level 10. If there is a level 10. Oops, missed that one totally. And then we will try the next skill level up. And then I think that will be it. Because I can't really spend much longer on this, I'm afraid. Oh, I'm just standing there this time. This is like catch the ball. by the direction of the ball, you will know where it's going. But we will try a harder skill level in a minute and see how much more harder it actually is. Oops, missed that one. I still miss the occasional few, but as you can see, I'm not using this. I'm not doing saves or jumps up to the bar because it's just not needed. Roughly, you know where the ball's going to go. There we go, and the game's just stopped. That's it. I've actually won it. I've actually won that level. Let's go another game. Now let's go a higher level because that was way too easy. Let's try Beardsley. Yeah, Beardsley number 6. See how much more difficult this is. There's no difference. There is actually no difference. I think I might purposely go wrong on this one and then try Maradona, because again these animations here, there's no point jumping up or jumping to the side, because if you jump to the side, it's likely the ball's going to go over you. If you jump up and down, the ball will go under you. So the best tactic in this game is just to stand still. Again, the reviewer said it looks like your feet are tied, which I can clearly see what he means by that, or what they mean by that. But you can see here, like, I don't see any difference in the levels at all. I might have just gone through all the 10 levels without even realizing it. We will try Maradona in a minute, just to see the Maradona setting, which is the hardest setting, just to see if there is any difference. But I'm nearly finishing this level. I'm on level 9. Oops, didn't do anything there. The ball kind of went around me, even though I was standing right in front of it. But yeah, I think if this got reviewed in a British magazine, it wouldn't be very good. But again, the whole point of this series is to show you what all these football games were like. There we go. We completed it. Another go. Yes. So we will try Maradona. This is the final time in the game. Again, some of these games are going to be very quick. Now this is the Maradona setting, and there's no difference. Oh my God, does that mean in my first attempt I actually completed the game? And also, I notice if you're on a higher level, I only need to go up to level 9 and complete that, and I've completed the game. So it's actually a much shorter game. The higher level you go up, the shorter the game is. So if you start on level 1, you go through all the levels. If you start on level 8, as I am on now, you only go through level 8, level 9, because of course there's no level 9. So if I save all these, oops, I'm trying to save all these, it's game over. That's it. Wow. So that's it. That is Penalty Soccer Simulator. A strange game, and a game I definitely would not, no offense to the person who made this, I would not go back to this game again. So that's it. That's another episode of this finish. I hope you're still here. Again, we will go through some strange games now, as we've gone through most of the management games now. We've still got a few big hitters to come yet. But I hope you enjoyed this. Again, please make a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And please come back to the next episode, which I'm hoping is going to be longer than this one. Bye-bye for now. What are your thoughts about this game? Please let me know in the comments. Many thanks for watching this video. Greatly appreciated. If you like this channel, please send me a like or subscribe.